Hey there, it's Jitterybug. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are back in the Spring to Life world, and last time we built this adorable little house. And today I think we need to get our animal situation figured out because we need food. And we are going to need leather for enchanting. So I feel like the progression is always house, barn, enchantments. And this series is not really any different. We're going to do a bunch of harvesting here. And we're going to need a lot of oak. So I'm just going to keep on planting oak saplings everywhere so we can have a continual supply of wood for our builds. I do want to find all of the variants of the chickens and the cows and the pigs. So we will have to look into that at some point for sure. Okay, now we just get to chop down trees for a little while. I also need to move my little crafting setup inside the house. So I made a little chest. I want it to be cute where our chests are. Maybe I'll do a couple up here. And then we can put a crafting table up here as well. Okay, let's dump a bunch of things. Okay, let's go with greenery in this chest and maybe food as well. Then we'll do dirt in here. We'll do wood in here, and that'll be a very basic storage system until we get something better figured out. I need to find more iron so I can make lanterns, of course. I also need some food, so I'm going to turn some of this wheat into bread. And I also want to complete my iron armor. Okay, we only have 3 pieces of iron left. So I think we should go on a little search for surface iron. I think I remember there being some over this way, and we haven't really been this way yet, other than on our way up to the house. And then I went this way to get sand, so I could make the windows. Okay, aha! Here's a little bit, and there's some coal as well. I don't have a lot left in my pickaxe, but we'll grab this one coal vein. Okay, now we are just looking for iron. There is a lot of gravel, which is pretty nice if we need like coarse dirt for decoration. We won't have to go digging in the ground for it. If I can get chicken eggs, then we can hatch chickens over by the house. I won't have to lure them over, which would be nice. I see some more iron over on this hillside. Oh, there's a shipwreck over there. We should probably go check it out because there could definitely be some iron on that. Maybe even some diamonds or emeralds. Okay. Let's hope we don't run into any drowns. That would not be very fun. I'm gonna stick to land as long as I can before making a swim for it. Okay, I think we're gonna go for it. I don't have a boat, and that's gonna have to be okay. There's a dolphin. Dolphin, do you want to help me swim faster, please? There's a village over there too. That's going to be so nice. I was afraid I would have to travel so far to find villagers. But no, there's a little village on the coast. That's super cute. We have almost made it to the shipwreck. I think we might take the land back to look for more iron. Is this a jungle shipwreck? Interesting. Okay, let's go see what kind of treasure is down here. It's just full of gravel. It's a little bit annoying. Let's make a door from some of this wood. It's also raining. Crafting table. Check. Door. Check. Okay. Swim back down. Put our... Can I not put a door down? What? Is that a half slab? Why can't I put this door down? Ah, okay. Is there gonna even be a chest in here? There is! Oh, just a little bit of iron and a few emeralds. Not, like, terrible, but also not great. Okay, should I... Oh my gosh. I'll swim over here and see if... Okay, it looks like... I don't think it's gonna be worth it to try to find the next chest. I'm gonna make a boat, though, so I can go to the village quick. Check this place out. I kind of love the layout of this village. It is very adorable. Right on the water like that. And this big mountain in the background. Oh my gosh, there's a pillager tower that way. Wow. This area is so cool. Let's see if we can find anybody. There's a golem. Okay, there's some villagers here. That's good. I do want to take hay bales. Hay bales are nice. So many villagers. Wow, that's a lot of villagers. There's a scary cave back here. Let's light it up for them. We don't want any zombies coming after them. Okay. Oh, there's a little bit of iron there. Oh, no. Just kidding. My eyes are just playing tricks on me. Okay, it is getting dark out, and I think we're going to spend the night in the village here. And I think we're going to steal a bed. I feel kind of bad, but I would like to have a bed. Oh, what did I just throw? My boat? I don't think I've ever seen a house like this before. It's very interesting. This is a big village, I feel like, but there's not a blacksmith, which is a little bit sad. Let's climb to the top of this hill, get a better view. There is cold biome over there. We could possibly find the Highland cows at. And then I did see there was like the jungle the other way. Okay, we're gonna head back towards home. Over the land though. Any iron in here? Water? Nope. Just looking for any iron that's easy to grab. We might just boat over to the stony shores over here and then go on land. Okay, I'm just seeing a lot of coal and copper. Is that copper over there? I think that's just copper. Okay, let's boat over to this section. Ooh. Fun little cave. That goes underwater as well. I'm not going caving right now though. Unless there is copper that's really easy to grab. I mean, not copper, iron, goodness. Ravine. Doesn't go anywhere. I only have 12 pieces of iron. And I don't think that we're going to really find much more, unfortunately. But we are going to kind of turn around and head back home. Let's try to swing by those chickens again. See if there's more eggs we can grab. I think they were up here. I got one more egg. 2. Is there an egg down here, chicken? 3. 4. What about you? Oh, here we go. 5. 5 eggs is not bad. Maybe one of them will give us a chicken. And let's start heading back up to our house. Beautiful house on the hill up there. I was going for kind of like manor, like old countryside manor vibes. And it's a little bit more cottagey than that, but like cottage meets greenhouse meets countryside manor. It'll be a struggle to get the villagers up the hill if we end up moving them up here with us. Ooh. This is where that Enderman was a little while ago. The zombie that stole our bed. Let's light it up and get all this iron. Oh, beautiful. Lots of iron. 24 pieces of iron. That's not too bad. Though half of it was found just now. Let's get this into the furnace, and then we can go chop down all the oak trees that have grown as we were traveling. But first, bedtime. Okay, I need to select a spot for our barn. I also need to probably plant and cut down some more pale oak trees. So hold on, let me go back and get saplings to plant. We can just go right here again. I think we're also going to move this little farm, but for now I'm just going to spend some time collecting a bunch of oak wood. You have to grow so many of the trees to actually get a good amount of wood, but that's alright. I did a whole bunch of terraforming. Let me go into free cam quick. So this is what the area looks like now. I'm still going to do some more tweaking to make room for builds and all that fun stuff. But we have room for a barn now. I just have to figure out how big the barn's going to be, what direction it's going to face. So option 1 is having the front of the barn face, like that wall that I just put in would be the front of the barn. Option 2 would have the front of the barn kind of go face this way, which I think would look really good. I'm worried about room. But I think I do want the front of the barn to face the house, so I'm gonna have to move these guys, and we might have to extend this platform here. Because I don't want it to be too close to the house. Okay, this might work. Let's go get all of our oak and start trying to build something that looks nice. We now have a cute little barn that matches the house pretty well, I would say. What do you guys think? I want to put some leaves along the sides, under all the windows, kind of like we did up here. But other than that, it's just about done. So I have the leaves I need. I'm gonna go get some signs. I think I had a couple left over upstairs here. Okay, I have 4. I'm gonna need a good amount more. So we're gonna make another chunk of signs. And I hope I have enough leaves. I love the oak with the white wood and the, I can't go around that way. And the green, like the nice green leaves. It feels so light and happy, and I just love it. Okay, so we're gonna go under these windows like this. And then I think we'll do 5 along the back. I like the oak signs as the flower boxes. Obviously, we are using leaves instead of grass with flowers because I kind of like the look of it on these builds a little bit more than the flowers. I was thinking we might... No, actually, this looks great. Okay, let me do another 360 view. No, I love it. I love it. It's simple, but also very, very elegant and classy. Ugh, adorable. All right, well, we have to lure our animals up here now. So this little building over here, when we have a horse or two, we'll keep our horses in here. That's what that little extra bit is for. But let's go inside. We have these little stalls for all the animals. Actually, I have to separate those ones there. So they'll go in there, and then upstairs we actually have a loft, and there's a bunch of room in the loft for, you know, storage, or we could put an auto compost up here. I think that's probably what we'll do. But it's adorable, and I love it. I know we have some sheep that have been hanging around, so I'm going to go after these sheep, try to drag them to the barn with me. And there's a couple cows and pigs. I do want to get the variants of all the mobs, but I should wait until I have leads to do that, I think. The weird thing is this is technically a plains biome, even though we are at 140 for our Y value. It's a very, very high plains biome. Okay, now I have to get this cow out. And into here. We did it! At last! Okay, you guys have a baby cow, you guys have a baby sheep. I don't have carrots or anything to get the pigs yet, so I'm gonna have to stick to just getting the chickens for now, which I need maybe some eggs. I can grab our eggs and see if we can get a chicken from that. Okay, just the one chicken. That's okay though, because the chicken will lay eggs. And we'll have more chickens. Let's get some bone meal. We might want to go ahead and make a composter. We're going to make 2 hoppers for some auto bone mealing. I only need 2 chests though. But let's grab all of these seeds that we'll keep a stack of seeds in here. All right, let's go set this up in the upper floor of the barn, because I want to, well, I gotta put a path out to the barn, but then I also want to grow a bunch of grass everywhere. This will also probably be mostly path blocks in here. Okay, auto compost system. Probably right here. Fill that up. We're gonna go to sleep and then plant all of our oak saplings. I'm gonna plant like 3 trees over here. A couple more than that. See if we like the look of any of those. And then we're gonna plant a couple more over here. And then we will plant our, like a forest over here, because we will need all of this wood when we need to build over here. This will probably be like an enchantment room or something. All right, we'll let those guys all grow. Okay, and then as for a path, it's gonna kind of curve and swoop up this way. We're going to use our shears to clear out a little bit of this grass, because we'll need to put it back in at some point. Okay, here is a rough shape of a path. I don't want that there. I feel like I'm going to want to do stone bricks as the stone that we mix in, and like mossy stone bricks. That's going to be a little bit annoying, but I think it'll look good. We might just wait until we get Silk Touch to do all that though. I guess in the meantime we will go put the bone meal down between here and the barn. Oh, I meant to use my shears on those. Okay. Now let's look. Looking very, very nice. Oh my gosh, we're gonna have this little cliffside farm area. Let me go this way and see what it looks like. Oh, so cute. And there's just gonna be more buildings popping up all around here. And with that, we are out of time for the day. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, maybe think about subscribing. And a shout out to all of our wonderful members. Your support helps me out so much in continuing to make these videos, and I appreciate it greatly. Like the video, comment what you want to see in the next episode, and I'll see you guys all next time. Bye!